jeez. Oh my god, I am so sorry. I don't know how that happened, but the microphone was actually turned off. Okay. Restart that a minute into the fucking stream. Alright! Hello, everybody! Hello, Olga, Zarmagus, Fastow, Keka. Welcome back to Chaos Head NoaH. Sorry about that. Hello, Hatagi. Welcome to the stream. Last time, I gotta admit, like, I was having basically no expectations for, like, negative expectations for the, Takumi path. And they really did something really cool with it. They turned it into, like, a horror scenario, like, with Takumi's worst instincts taking over. And I imagine something similar is gonna happen with this one. I do think that some of the girls will get good endings with Takumi, but yeah, obviously not Nami, and probably not Kozupii. I'm just guessing based on how Kozupii is. And I will say, I think out of all the characters, I think Kozupii, like, had, I don't know, the least to do in the main story. I think that she wasn't really well utilized. She served as an introduction for Takumi to learn more about D-Swords, but that could have easily been written with Senna in mind. And I'm not sure exactly why they didn't even let her go on a rampage or anything, like, or help out in a fight like you'd think they would. I do think that oh, Senaru's your favorite? That's awesome. I do think that she's very underutilized. And especially, like, she had to trip so Takumi could solo freaking Sua. Like, dang. You know, I could just use the shortcut. Let's see. Here we go. It's in chapter 3. The route to Kozupii ending is in chapter 3. And let's see. Oh, what is the fast forward button again? Let's see. X. Oh no, it's not X. Oh shite. No. E? Okay, thanks. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we just have to wait for a question and answer. Thank you. Oh, delusion about Senna. I remember this one. We'll get the neutral here. We'll see what it looks like. I hated pain. What the hell are you doing? I was so shaken that my speech got all messed up. Girl B looked down at me coldly. This chick wasn't. Oh. Oh. Is this it? Really? Oh, I think this is the Senna one. Oh, wait, that's... Oh, wait. Hello, Nagitona, welcome to... Oh, this doesn't... Wait, is this the Senna one, or is this the, I'm pretty sure this is the Senna one, right? She'd actually... Yeah, this is for Senna. Okay. Alright, well, I'll just say... Yeah, just keep saying that. We're not doing Senna right now. Yeah, we're doing Kozupii right now. Hello, Seiya, welcome to the stream. I prefer being... Oh my god. Oh, this sounds like it's gonna be fucking awesome. I'd love to see this one. Oh man, I can't wait for this one. Oh man. This is the awesome Takumi route. Oh dang. Wow. Oh my god. Yeah, this one sounds like it's fucking awesome. Okay. Oh, delusion time. Fess didn't even so much as look at him. She simply continued to walk down the hallway at the same pace, as not a sound had reached her ears. Hello, Antonio. Hello, T. Welcome to the stream.
Hey, are you listening?
Suddenly, Fess stopped in her tracks. Her slightly lowered gaze slowly rose up, and then she looked at me. Huh? Me? Oh, that's really cool, Antonio. Come to think of it, the same thing had happened at the concert. Felt like Fess was staring directly at me. Just in general, I've been stared at by a whole bunch of freaky 3D girls over the past couple of weeks. God, what the hell was going on? Was I becoming popular now? Naturally, I averted my eyes. So it only met her gaze for just a second. Your sword. Find it. Quickly. Suddenly Fess spoke. Very little energy could be felt from her apathetic tone. I had no idea if those words were directed to me or Masumi-kun. A sword? If you do, you shall be granted salvation. When she finished whispering what seemed like no one in particular, her eyes returned to the floor as she began to walk away. Oh, there we go. E was off. Hey, Suwa, coming to kill me later. You fuck face. More delusionary times. Let's go. Damn it, this was not the time. Damn it, this was not the time. Hello, Remy. First time you see me. This ain't no me, but I guess it will be fine. Let's see. New gen. Evil psychotic nurse. Deludo. Google search today. Now we're going to see. Sky up there, I say. Do. Na me, her bangle. Wow, we are just going full speed ahead. Jeez. Oh, here we go. Finally. All right. Yep, and sure enough, right there. There was someone there. She's extremely petite, possibly even more so than Nanami. She looked fairly timid, emulating that NoaH gets bullied all the time archetype. If I had to choose, she's probably about mid-tier when it comes to 3D girls. Hello, Zosh. Welcome to the stream. Let's see. Wait, how come it didn't give me the questions? For some reason, she was looking down at the floor, her eyes filled with tears. Scattered whispers grew to murmurs as the transfer student maintained her silence. In order to comfort her, the teacher placed his hand on her shoulder. Oh, this is a new scene? Oh, this is a new scene, I think.
This is Orihara Kozupii, everyone. I hope you'll all welcome her as a new member of the class.
Oh, I had to pick a delusion? Oh, for fuck's sake. How? I didn't know, because I didn't pick any delusion for Senna, and it did it. How do I go back? Oh, Jesus Louises Creases. For fuck's sake.
I hope you're all welcome as a new member of the class.
We'll see how it goes. Because the guy didn't say to pick anything. It said to do yes, no.
Orihara, your desk is over there, in the back. Go ahead and take a seat.
Transfer student made her way to the back seat without saying a word, keep her head low to the ground. Her seat was 4 rows behind mine. Should I pretend to watch so I could catch a glimpse of the people behind me? Problem was that I'd draw a lot of unwanted attention to myself. I didn't want any DQNs trying to pick a fight. Oh, Dooku steering her just because she's cute or some BS like that. I was at a loss for what to do. So now wait until the class is over. Oh, you're right. God damn it. Ah, jeez. Alright, I have to go back here. Oh, Fuckleberry Hound. Alright, and we have to get through this again. Just let me go. Alright, come on. Come on. Alright, and there's another delusion. I just have to blast through it. Ah, jeez. Come on, I don't care. There we go. No, I don't care. Oh, jeez. My God, this is sure. Wow, this is a long way. Really far into the chapter. Oh, man. All right. Kozupii. There. She looked fairly timid. I'm the NoaH gets bullied all the time. Marker tape. If I had to choose, probably run. I already read that. Now go to the real thing. Delusion driver. Wouldn't it be nice if the transfer student were some holy messengers sent here to protect me and slay the demon? Oh, where did that thought come from? Whoever Remy was, I had no doubt she was dangerous. My life was being eroded, and I knew that for a fact. Unless things changed, I'd be a dead man walking. That's why I'm here. Suddenly, the transfer student turned her gaze toward me and whispered that. So she can talk. Unless this is a delusion. Yeah, probably. But I mean before that point in the story. No way. Could she be here to help me? Here we are. Well, obviously the answer to that is yes. Yes, 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 no. Okay. Yes. This transfer student must be a professional exorcist. Oh, wow, this is gonna be... Oh, my God. Oh, boy. She acts for real, but that's all it is. An act. Well, that is true, actually. She must be here to kill Remy. Oh, God. Wow, this is gonna be horrible. Oh, my God. And the last one is no. The two of them should just kill each other. Kerbam swing. Here we go. Now we've locked into Kozupii route.
Takumi-kun, I'm here for blood. The demon girl is my target.
Even though the transfer student's eyes were welling with tears, they were also filled with determination. Da 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 do do. Despite her timid appearance, it felt like I could trust her. There was no doubt that from an outsider's perspective, her words were blatantly nonsensical. I was the only person in the sea of confused people who wasn't perplexed by her first words. In fact, I was screaming for joy. Internally, of course. I'm saved! No doubt an Exodus organization sent this girl to dispose of Remy! Fuck yeah! Kill that bitch! Oh god! Oh no! Taku, don't let her trick you! What the fuck is going on here? Remy's panicked voice rang from behind me. It's not me she's after. It's you! Don't listen to her!
Cease your deception, demon! This is the end for you! So saith Kozupii.
You're the demon here! Both of you, shut up! Right now I didn't care who the real demon was or who my real ally was. I want to spend my life watching Bloodtoon and playing ESO every day, and I'm happy with that life, so I couldn't give any less of a damn what you two do. Sorry. Jeez, Takumi. My god. In fact, you'd be doing me a favor if you just killed each other. Yeah, like that cliche where two warriors hit each other at the same time and both of them die. Following those words, I could feel a rising unease spread throughout the room. A transfer student whose name I didn't know and a demon girl had only been in this class since the day before yesterday. Each glaring daggers at each other from their own separate corners of the room. The tension between them burning like a fuse trailing towards a pack of TNT. The homeroom teacher and the rest of the students were on the edge of their seats watching intently as the events unfolded. This is a long delusion. Fine. I'll do as Taku says.
I have no objections.
I'll put you to rest, assassin.
And I'll send you back to hell, Miss Demon.
And then they both sprang into action. Of course, something like that would never actually happen. Ha ha ha. The transfer student remained as sheepish as ever, not uttering so much as a peep. Rainy didn't also say a word. In fact, she didn't give any indication that she was here at all. The scattered whispers grew to murmurs as the transfer student maintained her silence. So in order to comfort her, the teacher placed his hand on her shoulder.
Oh, it looks like she's a little nervous. All right, I'll take you off the hot seat. This is Orihara Kozupii, everyone. Hope you'll all welcome her as a new member of the class. Orihara, your desk is over there in the back. Go and take a seat.
The transfer student made her way to the back without saying a word, keeping her head low to the ground. Her seat was 4 rows behind mine. Should I pretend to watch her so I could catch a glimpse of the people behind me? Problem was that I'd draw a lot of unwanted attention to myself. I didn't want any DQNs trying to pick a fight at all. Don't go steering her just because she's cute. Oh, we've read that. Oh, but it's not letting me. Skip it. I was at a loss for what to do. Should I look now or should I wait until class is over? My head still firmly pressed against my desk. I squeezed my fist tightly. Forget it. I was a coward. Just the thought that if I turned around, my eyes would meet with that girl sent shivers down my spine.
Hey, are you over there? I saw that delusion. It was pretty awesome.
Huh?
Are you a baddie? If you are, then Kozupi's okay with killing you.
The transfer student walked right by my seat. Taken aback, I glanced at her face. Our eyes met, only for her to immediately avert her gaze and continue walking. What was that voice? No doubt I've been just another one of my delusions. I've been feeling overwhelmed by them lately, almost as if reality and delusion were blending together. Like that had ever happened. Still lacking the courage to turn around, my body stiffened even further, squeezing inward in my seat. I tried to focus on staying completely still, desperately trying to avoid drawing Rimi's attention. Oh, here we go. Rolling around at the speed of sound. Got illusions to go. Right here, right now. There were only 5 calls on the list, which meant that since I bought the cell phone, I've only received 5 calls in right here. 3 of which were from Nanami to Fear. That left 2 others right here. The one from earlier today and the one from 5 days ago were shown as numbers instead of names, as they hadn't been registered in my address book. They were both from the same number, 03X733X991, X991. Considering they had gone out of their way to leave a message, it was probably someone who really wanted to tell me something. I should, Zarmagus. I really should see some of the miscellaneous delusions. If there was like a list of them, like, does the game list like which delusions you've seen and which one you haven't? Like at some point? Because I'm trying to get like all the neutral ones first before because I mostly clicked green in the first one, so in my first time through. So I'm trying to get all the neutrals now, and then we can see all the reds later. Who was it? Maybe it really was the police. Couldn't be Sumikun and the demon girl. They both were right in front of me when I got in the call. So if it wasn't, then there's only one other possibility, would be Yua. I can't wait to see what the fucking Yua route is like. He just blames Yua for everything. So I can't wait to see like what the Yua route might actually be. I think that's the one I'm gonna do next. But she shouldn't have known my phone number. And besides, there was nothing else for us to talk about. I'd just get it over with and listen to it. I examined my surroundings, making sure the demon girl wasn't there, then put the phone up to my ear. Welcome to the voicemail service center. You have one new message. Voicemail number 1, Friday, October 17th, 8:28 a.m. Gonna try to mind control you. Fuck's this? Oh, well, skip had turned off somehow. God damn it. How did the skip get turned off? Jeez. Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on doing neutral, like, any chance I get, just to get them all done. There's no one. Okay. Yep, we already did that. This is when he meets Shogun, I think. Yep. This is when he's with Remy in the middle of the game. Middle of the game. Middle of the game. Meet Sana in the middle of the game. That's what we do today. Let's Kozupii in the middle of the game. We didn't get an extra scene right there. Remy being gaslight. Gatekeep girl boss. Okay, let's see. Remy didn't say anything, but she didn't move away from my seat either. Considering the fact that it was hunched over so far on my desk that I could nearly sink my teeth into it, I couldn't see her expression. All I could see was her waist, but if that were true, then that would mean she had to be facing me. In other words, she was looking at me. Is this... Yep, we've seen this. Okay. Kozupii! You're not going to say anything? We're not going to continue your route? Hello, I think you might be the delusion, Nanami. Oh no, I think you're the last time we saw the real one. Alright, we've yeah, this is just when he gets the big talk about Kurisu's paper from Senna. Here we go. As the final class ended, the stuffiness of the school day gave way to a restful afternoon. Alone, Orihara Kozue plodded her way out through the front gate. As she walked, her least motions and lowered head highlighted her frailty. With her knit eyebrows and mumbled expression, it seemed as if she was holding back tears. Having just transferred schools, Kozue felt isolated from her peers. However, that was only natural for her. She would rarely, no, would never speak. Oh, okay. Wait, is this narration or is this Takumi? Even when called on by a teacher to solve a problem or read from a book, she would just fidget in her seat, tears welling in her eyes. I think this is narration. Not a single person in the school had ever heard her voice, neither student nor teacher. Kozue, yep, it's narration. Kozue constructed walls between herself and them, and those made curious by the novelty of a transfer student were quick to drift away. Even then, one or two inquisitive classmates were still determined to speak with her, but she had no desire to open her heart to them. Open your heart and not me. Still, she never felt that her situation was particularly urgent. Even though it was only one person, she did have a friend. Senna. An older girl who was not in her class.
Senna-senpai.
Given that Kozupii was new in town, the girl was the only person in all of Tokyo that she could confide in. Other than her, she felt she did not need to make friends. She did not need to get along with her classmates. All she really wanted was to continue living her quiet life. On this evening in Shoto Park, one could hear the sound of children playing alongside the pond's bank. A boy happened to pass right by Kozupii on a trail along the waterside. In his hand, he held a petite mirror that displayed the face spaghettios of its owner. Oh boy! Two housewives, likely the mothers of the children at play, were chatting on a bench. Kozupii could hear their voices clearly. There's this strange video floating around about a trifold mirror. It's awfully scary. Oh, is it? No, I haven't seen that creepypasta, so I can't say I would know. What exactly is a trifold mirror? Oh no! What are the odds? Here, it's one of these! With the three mirrors in a row that fold out. Oh yeah, I've seen mirrors like that before. So were you saying something about a creepy video? Kozupii stopped dead in her tracks near the bench. Her forehead became signally slick with sweat. Oh God, no! Why is she staying there? The women put their talk on pause, glancing questioningly at the odd girl before them. Suddenly becoming aware of herself, Kozupii rushed away from the park. Whew! Mirrors. For Kozupii, they were sort of a source of great psychological trauma. Not wanting to recall the past, she frantically fought to keep the memories from flooding her mind. She told herself that she was overthinking it, and again continued walking toward the station. As she approached the front of Bunkamachi, her eyes were assailed by light, glaring and radiant light. Kozupii shivered in fear. So many times in the past she had been assaulted like this, by reflections in the mirrors. Her mind overflowed with panic, unable to hold down her nightmarish past any longer. Was it a coincidence, or was she being targeted? She looked all around, praying it was just a misunderstanding. A short distance away, a white station wagon came to a stop. A man leaned out of the driver's window. In his hand was a mirror. He seemed to be adjusting its angle. Why would he do that? Oh God. Oh God, why would he do that? Fucker. Gotta be someone from Nozomi. The light struck Kozue's eyes again and again. Frightened, she raised her hands to block the light, dashing across the pedestrian scramble in order to escape. Her mind ran rampant with terror and disorder. She wanted to get home as quickly as possible. She did not want to be here. Tears streamed down her face.
It has to be a coincidence.
She desperately repeated these words to herself, wiping away the tears with her fingers. Just then. Oh shit, why is Nozomi targeting her? Light assailed her eyes once again. Its glare dazzled her, violently piercing her gaze. Oh, they're trying to awaken her fucking D-sword again, I bet. Because don't they need her, like, code sample, whatever that is? I don't think that part was really well explained about the whole code sample thing. The car from earlier had followed her. This time, only the driver's arm protruded from the window. In his hand, he still held the very same mirror. How did they even find out about this? Snapping out of her trance, she put everything she had into running for the station. She bumped into numerous pedestrians while pushing through the crowd. The fear kept her moving, paying no mind at all to the mockery and insults sent her way. Upon arriving at the station, she turned around only to find a white car stopped at a traffic light at a scrambled crossing. Kozupii hid under the shadow of the Hachiko statue. Huddling in pace with bated breath, struggling to comprehend all that had happened. In her head, the same phrase repeated like a broken record.
It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. It's just a coincidence. Just a coincidence. Just a coincidence.
Ooh, is this Sua?
That sailor suit's so hot, it's on fire.
Startled by the voice, she lifted her head. A man, seemingly a college student, stood by the Hachiko statue as if waiting for someone. He stood alone, his back turned to Kozupii, and spoke into the phone, pressed against his ear. Okay, good, he's not talking about her. His voice echoed in her head.
Sailor suit was so hot it was on fire. Sailor suit was so hot it was on fire.
The man did not turn towards her. The phone remained against his ear. He seemed to be listening to whoever was speaking on the other end. However, not once did the man chime in or nod. He simply stood there as still as could be. Was he really on the phone?
Yeah, my bride from the seashore is fantastic.
The voice echoed once again. She could not understand how or why, but the man was speaking of things related to her painful past. She began to tremble. It frightened her to even do so much as look at the man. She slowly crouched down on the spot, covering her ears.
It's all a coincidence. It's all one big coincidence.
She continued silently chanting this to herself. As she sat there, crouching in place, an hour passed. Many people had passed by, but none tried to speak to her. When she finally managed to timidly raise her head, she found that the man was long gone. Oh boy. Yua time! Yua has such a huge variety of expressions. Pretty crazy. Ah, yeah, there's freaking Isa in her badass rocker outfit. I love that outfit. I can't believe Bond just dies. Like seriously, that is just such a crazy thing. He just straight up just dies. Oh god, this is very unnerving. And there's Yua again. Yeah, and there he is with Takumi. Yeah, Gumshoe and Evil Phoenix, seriously. This is when she's asking to borrow the CD. Yeah, okay. Seriously, I still can't believe it. It just doesn't seem real. Like that he would be, like, it seems like he'd be rescued or like his life would be saved, you know? Like, I don't know. It just seemed like anticlimactic almost way for him to die. Wait, Flag was tripped? By whom? Flag tripped! Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit, my whole body frozen, please. She clearly said that on purpose, right? Was she still leaning on me? Oh, this is with Remy, yeah. Damn, we are getting very far into the story. All right. There's Kozupii. We could have some more scenes with her. Nope. Okay. Dang it. Oh. Speak of the devil, there she was, passing right next to me. With a face like she was about to cry, she bowed her head to me. Despite how uncomfortable I felt, I managed to nod back. I watched she attempted to leap through the school gate, tripping over herself along the way. Let's see what positive here is. Once again, I thought about how small she was. Oh no, wait. The lolly archetype to a T, and on top of that, she was a clumsy girl too. I didn't know her very well, but her perfect blend of personalities made me want to shout from the rooftops. She was loaded with moe traits, and yet she didn't seem very popular with the other girls. What people valued in others really did differ between 2D and 3D, huh? My vision suddenly went pitch black. I felt something push against my eyes. What the hell? Who is it? Oh, this is a new scene. Huh? No fucking way! Could this be the legendary Who Is It game? The legend stated only exists within the world of 2D. Yet she said the classic line. Could it be? Could it well truly be? I never thought I'd ever experience it in my lifetime. As of right now, I basically won the game of life. No, hang on. Calm down. There was no way to encounter an urban legend in the third dimension, surely. Right. What was I thinking? I was in a delusion. I had to be. I mean, it was an urban legend, aka something that nobody could confirm the existence of. Anybody could randomly do it, though, Takumi. Almost had me there. I managed to regain my composure. If this was a delusion, I want to get back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity ASAP. That way I could just get it over with, kind of like jumping into a lake or something. That way it hurt less. On the other hand, why don't I just indulge myself in this blissful fantasy for a little while? I'm sure Remy won't mind. Do 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 do. I'll give you a hint. It starts with Re. Yeah, it was pretty obvious even without the hint. I could tell the moment she opened her mouth. After all, I was trained in the art of working on the voice actor just by hearing an anime character talk. That said, I wasn't a voice actor otaku or anything like that. Just a natural stage of progression for anyone who watched anime. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, wow, is it that hard?
Oh, wow, is it that hard? Here's another hint. It ends with me. You just gave away the answer. What a complete dunce. Then again, oh, Remy, you're so cute, Remy. There was a simple reason as to why I couldn't answer. Well, I obviously knew the answer. Saying the name out loud was pretty damn embarrassing. Well, since it was a delusion, I should just play along. Me. Ding dong, ding dong. Ding dong, ding dong. Ta-dong. Her hands released my face. I opened my eyes. I turned around and to no surprise found Remy standing there. Sorry I took so long in there. Wait, what? I wasn't waking up from the delusion? I assume this is like an extra scene and not having to do with like the Kozupii route in particular. Usually we would just end here and I'd suddenly return to my senses. I tried pinching my cheek. No, wait, that's how you tell if you're in a dream, but dreams and delusions aren't all that different, so it's not really wrong to use that method, but else my cheek hurts. What the fuck? Oh, wait. Was this actually real? Upon realizing this, I instantly became embarrassed. My face shot straight to the ground. What's wrong? Why are you blushing? In spite of her words, Remy's cheeks were dyed in a light scarlet. But maybe that was just because the sunset was shining down on her? Maybe. Anyway, let's head on home. All right. Oh, yeah. So that was just an extra scene. I see. Yeah, that was a real extra scene. Hello, Joshua. Welcome to the stream. Earthquake times. Earthquake times. Shogun! What are you doing here, Shogun? Oh, Sua, you crazy goofball. Psychotic crazy goofball. Oh god, it's this scene. And Isa is gone from the lot of story. I'm so glad that Isa gets so many scenes. Because I really like her. I remember this one, yeah. Oh, we saw that scene with the two of them during the Nanami route, yeah. Uh-oh, here's the handy game part. Here's the hand. Yep, there it is. Oh boy. Oh god. Oh, I have to go through this again. Oh no. Let me just make a quick save here just in case. Whose eyes are those eyes? Whose eyes are those eyes? It sounded like fans cheering from bleachers at a soccer game. Or maybe a volleyball game. The entirety of the DQNs who had gathered at Scramble Crossing had all begun chanting in unison. Maybe this was a planned part of the event. Or maybe Shogun and mind controlled them into doing it. They all followed the same rhythm as they waved their hands overhead and shouted the same words, like they just didn't care. They were all insane. I was horrified. The chant wasn't stopping. In the midst of their chant, I could hear the high-pitched voices of female DQNs. Yeah, the chant is really cool. Oh, Takumi, I love you! Like, look over here! Like, oh my god, it's Takumi! We love you, Takumi! Like, for sure! As I listened closely, I noticed the one thing they all had in common. They were all making fun of me. To them, they were just having fun and laughing to their heart's content. I wonder, in this route, is he gonna actually get the sword here? Everything was fine as long as they were having fun. A festival dedicated to my sacrifice, a true shit show. All I wanted to do was join in, make fun of myself the way everyone else was. Every last one of them was a DQN. Nobody would be coming to my rescue. Oh boy. Everyone who'd come here wished for my death. Crowd psychology was gonna kill me. Not out of hatred or fury. Simply because that was what everyone else wanted to see. Oh. That was new. Interesting. That was like a new scene. Distinctly saw a sword. If I move from here, I can take it. God damn it, I fucked you up. Oh, it's, yeah, it's quick load. No, don't move. You'll die. It is actually a sword. Wait, what? Did I fall for the same fucking trick again? Seriously, what? Ugh. I really hate that phrasing. I really hate that phrasing. It like... Like, cause that, like... We're really, like... Oh, God. That just does not seem right to me, that we're supposed to disagree that it's a sword. I know, right, Zarvegas? I should definitely stay away from the edges of the building. Believe me, I hate edges. I hate high ledges. I always do. It's not a sword, yet we should still get it, even though it's not a sword. Here's where Sarah just becomes super bitchy. I'm so glad that Takumi gets a chance to kick her ass. Seriously. Evil nurse. Time for the evil nurse. Oh. New stuff. Maybe all the normal beds were full because of all the people who've been injured in yesterday's earthquake. And they just happened to put me in one of the beds from the psychiatric ward because of that. Or maybe they decided that me collapsing was due to psychological factors rather than physical ones. Well, I suppose they wouldn't be wrong then. My mood was gradually getting worse and worse. That's weird. Just 3 lines. Jeez. Alright. I'm guessing that Kozue's route starts like when Kozue enters the story proper. Here we go. I killed all the DQN bastards in my head in an attempt to relieve my anger. But that wasn't going to reverse the humiliation. Not only that, but the DQNs from earlier were still harassing me. Their obnoxious voices echoing through the classroom. Yeah, it's going to be very soon.
Hey, why don't you just die? Living is really, really hard, right? Want us to lend you a hand?
Go to hell, you fuckfaces. I covered my ears and eyes and desperately tried to put up with it. I wanted to kill them. I wanted to tear every last one of them into shreds with my D-sword. Imagine my sword cracking their skulls open, gouging at their hearts, and ripping their bodies in half. Die. Here we go. Oh boy, rampage time. Die. Die! I didn't have a D-sword, but I could buy a long kitchen knife anywhere. Oh my god. I want to crush these maggots with my own 2 hands. Oh, yep, that's definitely new. There was little indication that there were any people present in the back alley of Center Guy. The breathing of a girl, Aria or Kozue, could faintly be heard resounding through it. She cradled a gargantuan sword. Oh wow, he's actually seeing it this time. Or perhaps it was not a sword. Its unique shape brought its identity into question. It was more akin to a snowboard. Hello, Eternity. Welcome to the stream. Sharpness of the blade could not compare to one, however. Its surface was stiff and exuded a brutish aura. Wielded against another person, it could slice them through with ease, while grinding every bone in their body to dust. Maroon blood trickled down the blade, clinging to its edges. This is the Kozue route, Eternity. Yeah, she would not be able to carry it if the sword had actual mass, yeah. The young man in front of Kozue attempted to crawl away. Despite the puddles of filthy water, he tried desperately to get even a little bit further away from her. Kozue's face held a brilliant grin as she stared at the man. There was no trace of her usual cowering, timid personality. She was enjoying herself, Her cheeks were flushed, perhaps from excitement. Oh, it's third person? I wish there was some kind of indication. The sword in her hand had been used on 2 others before the man, and it had been a remorseless bloodbath.
Kozupii is not gonna kill you, but baddies need to be punished.
The faces of the vulgar young men were bloodied and swollen, until only moments ago they had been tormenting Kozue's classmate, Nishijou Takumi. She had heard the voices of their hearts by chance. Multiple boorish voices had wrenched their way into her head as she was passing by.
Piece of shit, don't tell me you're a freak. Die, I'll beat you to death, you little shit. Pathetic cunt, whoop your ass fucking die. For shut goddamn mouth, pissed off, I'm gonna fucking end you. Stupid bitch, give me the cold shoulders of revenge. Fucker, shut the hell up. Run now, fucking die, or you fake fucking ass, but hell doesn't take to kill you, fuck, just die.
Jeez.
Shit's just what I was told to do. This shit, get the money. Make a shit ton of money. I fuck him up, get the money, want money to beat him, other shit, I'll fucking kill you. Kidding, I'm sorry, you'll tear you to pieces.
Oh wow, he was paid to do this.
Christ, it feels good beating on people to a pulp. There's nothing fucking better, I swear. It's like a fucking high or something. For real, this is fucking fantastic. I don't give a shit about the world. There's nobody who can fucking stop me. Police won't do shit. My old boss won't do shit. My fucking mom won't do shit. Either nobody but me is on the fucking top. There ain't nobody better than me. I'm at the top of the fucking world. Bitch, stay still so I can kick the shit out of you. Holy shit, I'm lost. I would have killed him.
From the cluster of voices performed by perverse hearts, a single voice of rage and hatred rose above. Recognizing the heart's outcry as Takumi's, Kozue had come running to where he was. It was Suwa, right? And then she had attacked the bad men. One more person and justice would be dealt. The threat to Nishijou Takumi and herself would be eliminated. For that reason, Kozue refused to let the young man crawl away. There would be no escape.
I take it back. I'm sorry. I'll die. I'm gonna die. You fucking kill me. I'm gonna die. I'll die. I'll die. I'll die. I don't want to die. It's not fair. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. Don't kill me. I'm gonna fucking die. My guts will spill everywhere. I don't want to fucking die. I want to keep living. I want to live a good life. I want to do all the stuff I want to do.
The young man's heart frantically pleaded for mercy. Kozue's wide smile did not fade. She gripped him by the back of the head, grabbing a fistful of hair and forced him upright. She accomplished this despite the immense disparity in their physical appearances, lacking the willpower to resist. Tears welled up in his eyes as he begged for mercy from the innocent little girl. Kozue's answer was a swift denial. But it was not one she voiced aloud. She simply mouthed the word one letter at a time with her small mouth.
Oh boy.
Lifting it above her head, her gargantuan sword roared as it approached the man. With one blow, his jaw was pulverized. The shrieks reverberated throughout the alley. The man was blown away, then collapsed in a heap. Blood would have splattered all over Kozue's clothes, but she used her blade to shield herself, allowing her to avoid such an event entirely. With a nod of satisfaction, Kozue erased her sword. She then glimpsed at Nishijou Takumi, who was collapsed in the corner of the alleyway. Breathing loudly, her heart murmured.
Kozupii wanted to kill them for you, but Kozupi's gonna stop here.
Oh, yeah, we actually saw it that time.
About 5 minutes. Minute.
Whoa. There it was again. I'd heard it again. I thought someone I knew was nearby. Oh, we've seen this before.
But I have not clicked the delusion, I don't think. Oh, yes, I did, apparently. I thought I didn't. Alright, this part is the same. No divergence yet.
The shape was far too different from the one Senna and Ayase possessed. And yet even so, the aura about its body was the exact same. It's too sinister to be called a board. It's too unaffected to be called a sword. It possessed a pure, unadulterated savagery, and once intermingled with its destructive nobility. She held it in the air with incredible ease. Where in that tiny body was she hiding that kind of strength? From the looks of it, that thing had to weigh at least 5 kilograms. Kozupii had literally read the question on my head, turned to me and smiled bashfully. Oh, this is all new. Oh my god, Kozupii, what are you doing?
Kozupii is an android that was created also she could protect his Takumi-san.
Sorry? Had she just said android? What kind of anime plotline was that? Ignoring my disbelief, Kozupii clenched her hand into an adorable fist.
Takumi-san, you can be relieved now. Because Kozupii is gonna bing bang bash all the bodies that are targeting Takumi-san. And here's a super duper fun fact. Kozupii also has a maid function.
Oh my god. Oh, here we go.
That's why. That's why Kozupii wants to learn together with Takumi-san. That way Kozupii can take good care of him.
I see. That would be convenient. But I have a 0-bedroom house. I was willing to accept that Kozupii was an android on top of everything else. That is, if she fulfilled one non-negotiable condition. Oh my god, Takumi. Really? Would you happen to have a functionality that would allow you to perform sexual acts? Oh my god, Takumi. For whatever reason, I said all of that very formally. Also, Jesus Christ, what did I just ask her?
Yeah, like, seriously, dude. Well, he waffled on whether or not to apologize to her. Kozupi's cheeks turned bright red and her eyes shot downward.
Uh-huh.
Huh?
Kozupii can do naughty things too.
Oh my god, what kind of game has this become? Oh my god, jeez.
Kozupii will try her hardest to service you at night time.
Oh, holy fuck! A maid with combat abilities and the ability to perform nightly services. What kind of Airja is this?
Seriously.
She came in with perhaps too many optional features, lol. Japanese technology is the best in the world!
Oh god. Oh, I'm glad they have this friggin' JoJo references to lighten up the mood here. Oh my god. Okay, good. That was the delusion. I forgot it was. Well, it was having that idiotic delusion. Kozupii waltzed around the store like she owned the place. Her footsteps light and bouncy. She didn't even attempt to try and hide her store from the people around her, acting as if it were the most normal thing in the world. It had been the same with Senna. She'd also been lugging around a gigantic sword in the middle of Shibuya, with no regard to the people around her. Kozupii was way too calm. Both her and Senna really were crazy. Oh, and yeah, the flashback is the same. Here we go. I'm gonna give her the ice pop or something. Yeah, I know definitely to pick positive on this. I remember that.
よか
Here we go.
That car again.
The Four Shinsen Station, where Kozupii stood petrified. Over the past several days, she had been going back home from here rather than Shibuya Station. All because of the white car that had been following her. And today, the white car appeared once more. Oh, shit. Jeez. As if waiting for someone who was parked in front of the station. Stricken by this, Kozupii froze dead in her tracks. The passenger side window slowly began to roll down before stopping nearly halfway. Oh, I didn't even see that title flash by Nagitona. It said Kozai roots Cygnus unto slaughter. Oh my god. Whoa! Okay, this is gonna be pretty fucking brutal. Oh my god. Suddenly, the hand of the passenger emerged from the opening. Within their palm, a handheld mirror was clutched tightly. Through her eyes, it felt almost as if they were taunting her, goading her. The raw terror alone made her feel as if she may stop breathing at any moment. Refusing to wait even a moment longer, Kozupii whipped around and took off running. Focused entirely on her attempt to get away. She had no capacity to maintain proper footing, falling and scraping her knees many times as she sprinted. Upon reaching Miyashita Park, she took refuge on a bench and continued trembling well into the night. However, she could not afford to embrace her knees forever. Despite her fears, Kozupii decided it was finally time to make her way back to Shibuya Station. But when she reached it, it was parked there too. The exact same car from before.
No. Stop it!
Though she had no destination in mind, she bolted once again. Tears poured down her cheeks with no end. Doubt was all that filled her mind. Who could possibly be in that white car? What could they possibly hope to gain by harassing her? When she came to her senses, she realized that she had found her way back to Shinsen Station. Given that the car had been at this very station earlier, the last thing she wanted was to return to it. Taking her chances, she entered an unfamiliar narrow alley. Due to the lack of street lights, the area was incredibly dim. Something that only served to magnify the already intense dread in Kozue's heart. But at this point, Kozupii was already drained. She did not have the energy to continue running. Wiping away her tears, she kept up in her desperate struggle, stumbling every other step of the way. And right when she thought she was about to hit the main road, the white car passed right in front of her. Kozupii was shocked by its sudden appearance. It then traveled approximately 50 meters away from Kozupii before stopping on the shoulder of the road. Its hazard lights flickered to life. Oh boy.
Stop! Stop!
She lost all willpower to run. No matter where she ran, they would always find her. As if it were reading her mind, the car was always anticipate where she would be. Sinking to the ground, she cradled her head in her arms.
Help me! Someone help me!
Within her heart, she cried out for salvation, but in the end, not a soul came to her rescue. Even as Kozupii began to stagger away in a fit of tears, the vehicle remained parked. To the very end, whoever was inside made no attempt to show themselves. That is scary. Yep, this is all new. A new chat. Hey, Nightheart-kun. I've been waiting for you. Because there's been another new gen, lol. It was so fun. What are you even on about? Insert ASCII art here. New gen, dude. What? What the fuck do you think I'm on about? I'm really on about it. How exactly did we go from new gen to new gen? New generation, new gen, new gen, new gen. Come on, that's just obvious. Use common sense, for fuck's sake. More importantly, there's a seventh case. It had happened again. Another new gen. How long was this damn thing gonna go on for? Was I next? Would I be the victim of the 8th case, the 9th? Anxiety aside, Grim was pretty much the new gen news guy at this point. He'd been keeping me in the loop about basically everything. What a nice guy that Grim is. Even now, he's going out of his way to link a bunch of blog posts and news articles about it. Seemed like he really wanted me to take a look. Biting my lip, I reluctantly clicked the first link. Oh yeah, this one, we're gonna actually learn more about it, I think, the DQN puzzle. Oh no, this is the... Wait! Discovered hanging from an iron pole near a railroad. As, severed have sharp bottom out interchange. Was this one... Now, who did this one, I wonder? Yeah, that's right. We didn't really learn more about this. I remember we read about this one before. It's the three dudes, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, this is probably freaking the nurse. Yeah. Wait, it says DQN? Lamau, literally zero connected to other cases. Police are dumb as fuck, Raffle. You're trying to say he was one of those anti-DQNs? Huh. With their lower body swept around, it's just like a puzzle, but with corpses. Only I could trade in my upper body for some alphas, Lamau. Arrest boy Nishijo's involved the perp for us any time now, lol. New Gen News Bearer is listing all the...
今日午前4時50分ごろ、東京都渋谷区の線路沿いで男性3人の他殺死体が鉄柱に吊り下げられているのを通りかかった新聞販売員の男性が発見しました。
At approximately 4:50 this morning, near a railroad in Shibuya, a passing newspaper salesman discovered the bodies of 3 male homicide victims suspended from an iron pole.
警察の調べによりますと、殺されたのはいずれも渋谷区に住む無職 藤田康平さん、大学生の安沢三郎さん、飛び職の高木亮さんの3人です。
The police investigation discovered that the victims were all residents of Shibuya: Fujita Kohei, unemployed; Aizawa Saburo, a college student; and Takagi Ryo, a construction worker.
3人とも胴体の部分が切断され、それぞれの上半身と下半身が別々に入れ替えられて糸で縫合されていました。
Each victim had been severed in half at the waist. Their upper and lower bodies were then interchanged with one another and stitched back together with thread.
3人の死体にはそれぞれ謎の傷がつけられており、警察では犯人からのメッセージではないかと見て調べています。
There were also mysterious words carved into their foreheads, and the police are investigating the possibility that there may be a message left by the culprit.
渋谷では2ヶ月ほど前から猟奇殺人事件が頻発しており、警察では今回の事件も同一犯による犯行の可能性が高いと見て捜査を続けています。
The authorities believe this case is part of a series of grotesque murders that have been occurring in Shibuya over the past 2 months. Their investigation is ongoing. At the end of the news clip, photographs of the 3 victims were shown. I had seen those faces before. It's them. The guys who beat me up yesterday. I'd given them my wallet, but they kicked my ass anyway. I'd then fallen unconscious, and when I woke up, Kozupii was beside me. 3 of them had been collapsed on the ground, covered in blood. I took my wallet out from my pocket and stared at it intently. I took out my wallet from my pocket and stared at it intently. When I came to, Kozupii had been carrying it. She'd given it back to me soon after. Could the person who killed those 3 be? Oh no, it's a decent guess though, from what you know. Nope, definitely not. Last time I'd seen them, they'd been beaten to a pulp and covered in blood, but they hadn't been cut in half or anything. Which would mean they'd been killed after Kozupii and I had left. It had to have been Shogun. That wrinkly asshole was trying to provoke me. Damn it, he really was committed to driving me insane. Just how far was he willing to go? I went to vomit. I clenched my stomach as it churned in pain. Was I next? Would I be the next to die? It's also possible that Shogun could show up in person again. He seemed to be playing with me like I was some kind of game after all. Maybe he'd feel like sending it on another quest soon? It was also possible that Shogun could show up in person again. He seemed to be playing with me like it was some kind of game after all. Maybe feel like some... Oh, I already read that, sorry. Just the thought alone terrified me. I tried to grasp my D-sword, but even that was just to protect myself from him. Without that sword, how could I ever hope to escape his evil clutches? Felt like he was holding a knife straight to my throat, like he was saying, I can kill you whenever I please. Please, just let me go. What if I didn't deserve this? I couldn't take it anymore. Someone save me, please. Rimi, where'd you go? Weren't you supposed to protect me? Oh, God. No, they couldn't rely on Rimi anymore. I'd even gone to school today just to see her, but she hadn't been there. Almost like she was never there to begin with. This rabbit hole. This rabbit hole. So I had to find someone else. Someone who I could rely on to protect me. The first person that came to mind was...
Lately, Shibuya's been getting a lot more dangerous. Like yesterday, some cocky roaches tried to get me, so Kozupii crush, burn, beat them up.
Kozupii. She was as far removed from normal as could be. Yet a pretty big idiot. But because of that, something told me if I had to depend on her, she might actually hear me out. Upon entering the classroom, I looked toward Rimi's seat. There was no one there. Next, I look over at Kozupi's desk. She was in her seat, face down and huddled up. She's probably asleep. I thought she was asleep.
Morning, Takumi-chan.
Morning, Kozupii. I didn't make eye contact, but I greeted her with my inner voice. The female DQNs were watching me, smirking cunts. It's really no different here than yesterday. They'd already labeled me as that otaku freak who said he was psychic and made an ass of himself on TV. And that label wasn't going away anytime soon. The male DQNs didn't seem to have arrived yet. Very common from the skip first period, and that was fine by me. Do you want me to call the next episode Kozupii Sweep? Because I will! If you guys keep saying, like, seriously, the freaking Kozupii Sweep. I think I will call it that. Sumi-kun merely tossed a glance in my direction, not caring enough to greet me. All ties between us were pretty much gone at this point. Then again, it was already pretty strange that he and I had ever been friends at all. Taking a seat, I pretended to fall asleep, and then I called out with my mind. Kozupii, can you hear me?
Yes, sir. What is it?
I need your help. If I don't get help fast, someone is gonna kill me.
Someone's gonna kill you?
Yeah, that's why I want you to protect me. You can use your D-sword and everything.
But first! Takumi-chan, you don't think that Kozupii is dumb, do you? Do you?
Oof, exposed.
Kozupii knew it! Takumi-chan, you're just a meanie hat! Well, if it isn't the consequences of my own actions. Kozupii is not gonna have to bang anyone up, will she? You know, there's a certain way Kozupii hurts all the baddies who tried to hurt her. It's called Moida.
Oh wow, she became your third favorite? Yeah, I could see why she would be like near the bottom of any tier list, just because like she doesn't really affect the story that much and she has one part and then kind of goes away.
She tears them to tiny pieces.
Okay, does everyone around me think I'm stupid? What is this? I'm just a poor innocent otaku who hasn't done anything wrong. All I want is just shut myself inside my base and spend the rest of my life in there. I swear to God, it's like everything around me is screwing with me. God, what the hell? What did I do to deserve this? I've done nothing wrong. I'm a good person. DQ ones, they're the bad ones. And Shogun too. Please, Kozupii. I need your help. Protect me from them. You even said it yourself the other day. Those cockroaches that say all the horrible things to me, they're even more wordless than I am. Yeah, she is very fun to listen to.
Kozupii probably said that. But the problem is, Kozupii doesn't know Mr. Shogun. I mean, didn't all the Shoguns, aren't they from like ancient samurai times?
No, it's his internet name.
Oh, I see.
I know him all too well. He's this kid that looks like an old man. He rides around in a wheelchair. And one day he's gonna show up out of the blue and kill me right then and there. I just know it. He's the one who stole Nanami away. That's not true. Damn it.
Whoa, he really stinks a lot, Takumi-chan.
Is that really all you have to say? Wowie zowie?
殺しちゃダメってセナさんに言われてるなら
Kozupii wants to kill some baddies, but Senator told me that murder is wrong. Killing is a big no-no. Even though it's really, really fun.
Shit. Even Kozupii was on better terms with Senna than I was. With my head still down on my desk, I gritted my teeth and clenched my fists. What do I do? There's no one I can turn to except Kozupii. Senna kind of scares me, and even if she didn't, I doubt she'd have any interest in helping the likes of me. The only one I could rely on was Kozupii.
Yeah, I think my next two endings will be Yua and the bad ending.
The school bell rang, bringing the day to a close, and me straight out of the classroom. Just like always, the class's joking DQNs were making fun of me for the whole Esper debacle. As for today alone, they already come with me at least 5 separate times.
My god, they have nothing else to do. Oh, it's probably because frickin' Nozomi was paying them off. My god. Seriously.
Seriously, they didn't have anything better to do? Could bullies like them only get their kicks from picking on others? Hell was wrong with normies? People thought they were actually human? Don't make me laugh.
Oh boy, don't I know that. Don't I know that, Takumi. But if you really truly believe that, please don't make fun of people who haven't done anything wrong to you. Otherwise, what separates you from them?
Shooting myself in my base to play ESO, immersing myself in dazzling delusions with Seraton. That was what made me happy. Very happy.
Oh yeah, Kozupii is genuinely, she's genuinely broken. Because she does not feel anything at all from murder.
God, I was so pissed off. So pissed off. In fact, I've been doing nothing but cursing out these DQN fucks inside my head the entire way home.
Takumi-san?
I felt Kozupii poke my shoulder from behind a few times.
一緒に帰りましょう
Come on then. Let's go walk home together.
Do you really have any interest in protecting me?
でもね、たくみさんにプレゼントがあるのです
Uh-huh. All right now. Takumi-san, Kozupi's got a present for you.
A present? For me? Look at me, I just think I raised a flag.
ホピフラグって何
Up here? What's a flag? I mean, besides the obvious.
Oh, it's nothing.
というわけでね、この間の憩いの場所にレッツゴーなのら
Well, any roses. Right now, Kozupii and Takumi-san should go somewhere nice and relaxing right now.
Somewhere nice and relaxing? Oh, God. I knew it. There are no people around, so the description is pretty spot on. Then again, it's just a staircase that only makes sense. So why is it that I can't seem to calm down?
I'd be super nervous in a staircase because people could hear you talk and echo. But the way they talk, they don't need to talk out loud, so I suppose it's easy.
Why I can't seem to calm down? Maybe it's just because that employee downstairs feels like he's been keeping a close eye on me. Or maybe it's because Kozupii and I are speaking telepathically. We aren't making any noise, so from an outsider's point of view, it probably just looks like a bunch of freaks making faces at each other in total silence.
あっぱい小
Papa. Is Kozupii really a freak?
You mean when you just stare at people while staying completely silent, what do you expect?
でも内緒話を聞かれることはないよ。
Until then, when Kozupii and Takumi-chan talk like this, nobody can hear their secret conversations.
Hello, Mirage, welcome to the stream. And it's not the true, it's an incomplete true route. Hello, Mirage. It's like, what if Steins Gate forced you to basically get the, and you'd normally do that, but what if it forced you to get the, to ending first? I keep forgetting her name. And then you had to get all the character roots before doing before being able to get the true ending. Where you save Kurisu. If it's kind of structured like that. Like you have to do like the basic route and then the character roots, yeah, and then the true ending. Mayuri. Thank you, Zarmagus. I can't believe I forgot her name.
And nobody can hear the secret conversations.
Oh, she actually said conservations. I was just trying to sound silly, but she actually said that. Kozupii. Oh my god.
What? These are supposed to be secret?
しないつもりなの。
Nope.
Sheer amount of energy you have really does tire me out. Some things never change though.
ごめんなさいなのら。コズピー疲れるかな。なるべくね疲れないようにするの。
Kozupii is really sorry. Kozupii didn't know Kozupii was tiring Takumi-chan out. Kozupii will do her best not to tire Takumi-chan out too much too.
I didn't forget her character. I just had a brain fart about her name.
Whatever, can we just go back to what you were saying? Didn't you say something about a present?
そうそう。コズピーはいっつもお友達になった人にプレゼントしてるのです。
Yeah. See, whenever Kozupii makes a new friend, she always gives them a present as a present.
As she spoke, Kozupii started rummaging around in her bag.
セナちゃんにもあげたんだよ。
Back when Kozupii met Senna-chan, Senna-chan got 1, 2. 1, 2. Huh. Where is it?
It's a candy.
たくみさんはキャンディさんなめなめするかな。
Oh, Kozupii knows. Takumi-chan, do you want to give Mr. Candy a licka?
She offered me a piece of candy. What the hell did she actually keep in her bag?
It will forever be a mystery.
For now, though, I just took the candy, unwrapped it, and popped it in my mouth. It was lemon flavored. Tangy flavor spread through my mouth. Pretty refreshing, honestly. Was that the present, Kozupii?
違うよ。それはね、コズピーがいっつもなめなめするキャンディさんなのら。
Nope. That's the Mr. Candy Kozupii always slurping on all the times.
And you just expected me to know that?
プレゼントはこれなの。
Okay. Here's Takumi-chan's present for realsies now.
Jewelry. She happily pulled out a number of fanciful accessories from her bag, each made up a bunch of colorful beads. The hell's this?
ブチュブチュさんです
These are Kozupi's clickety clackities.
スレスとか携帯のストラップとか指輪もあるしヘアピンもチャームもあるよ
His bracelets, celery phone straps, rings, hairpins, charms, and much, much more.
Did you make all of these? By hand?
違うよ
Wow! No.
コズピーが手芸をやろうとするとぐちゃぐちゃとかってなっちゃうのら
Kozupi tried to make them herself, but when she did, they broke a lot and got even more extra clicky.
これはねママが作ってくれるんだよコズピーがビーズ大好きだから全部ブチュブチュさんなのら
So, Mommy made all of them for Kozupi. Kozupi loves beads a super duper whole lot. Kozupii loves them so much. She calls them all clickety clackities to show it.
Kozupii suddenly grabbed my hand. The sheer warmth and softness of it made my heart skip a beat.
タコミさんドキッでしたね
Okay, Takumi-san, your heart just jumped up.
Only because it was a surprise attack.
タコミさんがドキッてするとコズピーもドキンってしちゃうの
When Takumi-san's heart just goes jump, Kozupi starts to jump up and down too. Thump, 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 thump.
With a smile still on her face, Kozupii handed me something made out of beads. It was probably a cell phone strap if I had to guess.
これあげますね
This one's for you, Takumi-san.
I don't want it.
もしかしてコズピー迷惑だった
Oh, snows! He's Kozupii and posting Hershey.
お友達にはみんなにねブチュブチュさんあげてるんだよ
That's just Kozupii gives these to all of her friends. Kozupii wants everyone to get a clickety clockety.
With a turn that would give anyone whiplash, Kozupii burst into tears. Oh, for fuck. Why does she have to be so quick to cry all the time? I mean, isn't this something a girl would wear? I'd feel weird putting it on.
そうだったのらほんじゃタクミさんはプレゼントされても困っちゃうだけだ
Oh boy. Takumi, it's a gift. And you know how freaking crazy she is? Although, you can't think that, because if you think that, she'd automatically know. Which is kind of terrifying. You cannot hide your thoughts from her.
Kozupii gets it now, so Kozupii just goes and grab a blood from Takumi-san and giving Takumi-san a present.
これあげる人2人目だったのにそんなのら
Hello, Fisher. Welcome to the stream.
Even though Takumi-san's the second ever person, Kozupi's ever getting a clickety clocky too.
Depressed as could be, Kozupii made to take back the cell phone strap, but I quickly pulled my hand back and jammed it into my jacket pocket.
タクミさん
Takumi-san?
I changed my mind. I'll take it.
なんで
She said that she gives a present to all her friends. You know, I'm the only the second person to get one. In other words, Kozupii must not have any friends. So the first one she gave was Senna, no doubt about it. Huh, I kind of feel...
登場したのですね。
Takumi-san feels sorry for Kozupii, huh?
Shit, I forgot Kozupii can read all my thoughts! Honestly, as much as I feel sorry for you, I think we're actually the same in some ways.
あのね、コズピーも同じことを思ったよ。
Huh? Hey, yeah. Kozupii was actually thinking the same thing about Takumi-san.
コズピーが初めて学校行った時、たくみさんを見てね、すごく辛そうだなって思ったのら。
The first time Kozupii went to school,
School spelled like freaking Invader Zim.
when she saw Takumi-san, she was like, he looks like he's in a lot of pain.
コズピーも辛かったから一緒だってほっとしたの。
And since Kozupii was also in pain a lot, she thought, wow, Kozupii and him are the same. And felt a whole lot better.
Why'd you talk differently when it was your own thought you're repeating?
Kozupii is Kozupii.
The same, huh? Reminds me of what Senna told me about Kozupi's life before she transferred. She and I really are alike. We're both closed off to the world. We're both at the mercy of the malicious entities surrounding us. We both avoid crowds, we both avoid human contact, we're both afraid of people, we're both like hiding away by some dimly lit staircase, making ourselves unnoticeable.
It feels like what's going to happen in each one of these is that Takumi is going to see a bit of himself in each of these girls. Because they all had traumatic experiences. Like, we know that just from the main story.
ただ普通にね、生きたいだけなのにね。
Kozupii just wants to live a normal life.
As she played with the clickety-clacking in her hand, Kozupii had a faraway look in her eyes.
お友達作って一緒に遊んだりして一緒にお弁当食べたり一緒にお勉強したり文化祭とかの行事を一緒に頑張ったり一緒に恋のお話をしたり
Kozupii wants to make friends and play together, eat lunch together, study together, work really hard to get ready for culture festivals together, talk about love together.
そんなね普通の生活で十分だったのら
A normal life with all of that. That would be more than enough for Kozupii.
特別なことなんて何にも望んでなかったよ
Kozupii never wished for anything special.
Suddenly, the expression on Kozupi's face disappeared. And then she tore apart the clickety-clack that she had been playing with. The beads went everywhere, rolling and tumbling down the stairs. Uh-oh. I've been thinking about the same thing. Why am I the only one that has to suffer like this? I always ask myself, what did I do to deserve
コ
this?
ズピーはね悪いことしたよ
Kozupii did a thing to deserve it, you know? A bad thing.
Kozupii stuck out her tongue and her smile came back. A bad thing? Do you mean the thing where you cut off your classmate's arms, or...?
殺したいって願ったの
It's one Kozupii wished to kill.
コズピーに意地悪する人たち全員ぶち殺したいって願っちゃったもん
Kozupii wished that she could really kill everyone that ever bullied her.
You really are are pretty twisted.
でも悪いことを願うのは悪いことじゃないの？
But wishing for a bad thing isn't a bad thing in and of itself, right?
あれね、悪いことを願うのが悪い。悪いから悪いことを願うの。悪ですね。
Huh? It's just Takumi-chan thinks that wishing for bad things is bad? Because it's bad, wishing for bad is bad? Bad? It's super duper bad, huh?
とにかく、の感情は否定されるものじゃないってへんてこなボード持ったおじさんが言ってたのら。
Well, back on topic. Negative emotions are not something to be repudiated. That's what the strange old person with the board said.
悪いことを願ったからディゾードがコズピーの力になってくれるのら。ディゾードがコズピーを守ってくれるのら。
And because Kozupii wished for a bad thing, Kozupi's sword became a power for Kozupii. And Kozupi's G-sword protects her now.
だからね、もう普通なんていらないの。
So, since Kozupii has it, Kozupii doesn't need to be normal or anything anymore.
Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. How would there be a good, like, ending for Kozupii? My god. How would you resolve her issues?
Are you sure? Have you really given up trying to live a normal life? Are you sure that's what you want, that you won't regret it?
めんどくさいのは嫌なの。
Kozupii doesn't like things that are annoying.
世界には悪い人ばっかりだし。
And the world's filled only with baddies anyway, do.
Oh boy.
What about Senna? Do you think she's also a bad person?
シノちゃんはお友達です。
Senna-chan is Kozupi's friend. She's great.
悪い人じゃないよ。
She's not a bad person.
The voice of Kozupi's heart sounded incredibly happy.
あとね、たくみちゃんもだよ。
Neither is Takumi-chan.
ブチブチ友達なのら。
You're all clickety-clackety friends, too.
If we all could think like Kozupii does, life would probably be a whole lot easier. Or is the reason Kozupii thinks this way because she was broken at some point in the past?
I mean, didn't you hear about her past yet? You know that she was. Or was that not said yet? I really thought that was said by this point.
It's not really something I can answer. Well, I might complain all the time about the world around me, inside my head, that is. At the end of the day, all I want is for someone to help me. That's all I ask.
I
may have thought we were similar. I guess Kozupii and I really are different.
一緒なのら。
mean, no. Kozupii and Takumi-chan are the same.
For some reason I didn't understand, Kozupii seemed very convinced of that. She then vigorously stood up.
ほいじゃ、帰りましょう。
Alright! Time for us to go home.
As soon as that left her mouth, Kozupii raced down the stairs. Then, a display that was very in character for her, she slipped and fell on the very last step.
No!
Inside of Raft was as packed as ever. With a slight limp, Kozupii made her way through the building. There were tears in her eyes. Are you okay?
転ぶのは慣れてるよ。
Don't worry. Kozupi's used to falling over.
Kozupii flashed a brave smile. But that smile quickly faded. Kozupii stopped dead in her tracks and her gaze shot straight beside me. When I glanced over my shoulder to see what she was looking at, I saw a bunch of mirrors for sale. Everything from hand mirrors to full-on dresses were on display. Uh-oh. Okay, you guys. I think there's going to be a big thing, but... Let's, here we go, because sickness unto slaughter. Woo! Okay, I really want to see where this goes. It really looks like they're going to go on a murder rampage together. That really looks like what's going to happen. Oh boy. So we'll continue this next time. Maybe it might be the whole stream, maybe not. I don't know how much is left. But until then, I will say so long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, good night. You're all the sweetest of hearts. See ya.